I would just like to point out two quick little things that are actually not related. The first is that recent report about how the Pentagon and Pete Hegseth held a secret classified meeting over Signal and accidentally included a journalist from The Atlantic. Now that's already idiotic to begin with. But the whole point of that meeting was about them discussing attacks on the Houthis in Yemen. Now, the people on the far left who refused to vote for Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, one of the things they were claiming is that we shouldn't be attacking the Houthis because the Houthis are freedom fighters that just want the fighting to stop in Gaza, and they said that Harris was going to be exactly the same as Joe Biden. Meanwhile, hilariously, Trump's administration is still attacking the Houthis. So once again, you accomplished nothing. Just wanted to point that out. The other one is how this guy keeps talking about Social Security and the Republicans really want him to shut up about it. But he admitted and he said that he wants to personally chop $500 billion out of people's Social Security. And one of the things that he claimed, amongst all of the billions of dollars of fraud that he's finding, which he's not, he's just getting rid of government grants and contracts, which are then conveniently going to him, and he's taking people's personal information. But one of the claims that he repeatedly makes is that 200 or 300-year-old people are still receiving Social Security checks, which the MAGA are all like, oh, that's fraud, that's tons of fraud. But they don't seem to realize that the Social Security has only been around since 1935. So not only is that a blatant lie, it's also impossible. How would people who have been dead for over 200 or 300 years be receiving Social Security checks that only started coming out about 90 years ago? Once again, MAGA doesn't really think about that. Just a few things to think about as the bullshit keeps rolling downhill.